it was that wisdom. I quite honestly, even today, and this is a number of decades later, I think, what would Tina do? Or how would she handle that? She was like that. Again, something earned and hard won by the experience of her life.
How do you prepare yourself before each show?
I don't. Except that I don't. I preserve my energy. I only work. I sleep late, and I stay very quiet basically through the day. I am just devoted to the performance, and nothing happens at all until the night of the performance for me.
It was ingrained in her personality, I guess, to put on a show. If someone's paid money, and she would often chastise the bands. Bands have ups and downs, especially if you're on the road for a long time.
Yeah, you can't maintain that level the whole time.
But Tina could.
Yeah.
I mean, for a 56-year-old woman to be doing 2.5-hour show and, 4 nights a week for, 150 shows in Europe is quite scary. I don't know acts 30 years younger who can do that. It never ceases to amaze me, and I have to sometimes remind her that you're 56, you're selling out football stadiums. And she goes, "That's good, is it?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "I can't think of anyone else doing it,
Yes! I think that Tina has a lot of energy. She gives people a lot of energy. On the stage, she gives all of us energy. She's consistent. She's always there.
She's got a broken toe at the moment. She hasn't stopped for 3 weeks. She's just incredible. And that sort of confidence and energy to be part of that is, you like it a lot. Yeah.
She's not someone to be intimidated. I mean, she understood everything was difficult. She handled it superbly well. I mean, she's the least thing she was is a diva. There's certainly no diva in Tina Turner. She was just this very, very strong, very, very wise person. By any measure, just a fantastic human being.
I don't know how she does it. I literally don't know how she does it. Some days when, all of us are dragging our butts, she comes in, okay, let's go.
So we went on to do Let's Stay Together, which was, at that time, the biggest selling 12-inch record in American history. She came in and did that one take straight off. That entire vocal, not a single syllable was changed. Unbelievable. I mean, it's a very rare thing. I've worked with lots of the great vocalists, and she's the only one who's come close. She knew exactly how she wanted to interpret that song when she came in. It's a bit like being a top sportsman. You just got to put the work in, to get to that level. She is brilliant, and a nice person, as well, and not arrogant.
This is a woman who, and I knew at the time that she had some problems with her health, so I assumed she would need to rest, that she would want to take a break, and she'd say, no, I'm doing it. I want to do it. I want to talk. And I think the first day we probably did about 6 to 8 hours of nonstop talking.
I'm just a real natural person, I don't really get caught up in a lot of things that bother other people. My attitude about the life is that you should try to enjoy it as much as you can, because the world within itself is one big school and one big education, and you have to try to make the best of it. I'm a happy person normally. I don't dwell. I don't suffer and moan and whinge, as they call it over here. I'm not a complainer. I'm basically an up person. Even in my worst moments there, I still found time to laugh and loud. It's my nature. Because, what can you do once it's done? You just must go forward. And that's how I've lived my life.
Do you get disappointed when a song doesn't do that well?
No. I accept it, We're not that magic that we can just say, oh, let's write a song, let's record a song, it's going to be a hit. The songs are magic for the ears. And to get all of the people to love it, it's impossible. Like, one must not think that way. It is the worst thing you can do to yourself to think that way. I accept. Well, didn't do good. It's a good song. I enjoyed singing it. It seems today that the younger generation don't seem to want to be that patient and how can you say how you must in this business have patience and be able to delegate and give and accept to be able to get to the place where you want to get. And I simply want people to know that it doesn't take drugs or alcohol to be successful. You don't have to depend on that to really get there. Just believe in yourself. I don't have time for arrogance. It's stress.
it's unhappiness, it's frustration, it's arguments. I think it's better to do it the other way, where everybody is happy and nobody is offended.
Success in America, what I find with my homeland, nothing lasts very long. Europe is different. You're right there with them until you come back.
Do you know why you have been able to sustain that presence in Europe?
Well, remembering my first performance, it was headlines, and people loved the show. It was just the best thing that could have hit Europe, and they never forgot it. I think European people and the English appreciate performance and talent, and they support it. It's kind of how it is there. I never lost the support from the English people or from Europe.
Well, first of all, these days you should be happy that you got that far. It's very difficult these days in music. And take advantage of being excited about it rather than wasting the time of worrying, because it's a wonderful moment being there and to actually be there. Pinch yourself and say to yourself, I'm here.
The moment of winning has to be when you're really pleased about what you've done. You know, that's what the whole thing of winning is. It's like, you know, look at all the people that have really loved what I've actually done. You know, it's not that winning for myself. Oh, I have the Oscar and I'm standing here before these people. It's like, look what I enjoyed doing. I really don't think a lot about legends and power and people following what I do. I think it's because I don't write songs, I don't produce myself, but I'm performing. You know, it's just performing and enjoying my work, so I don't think so much about titles.
A question was asked to me once, do you get up in the morning and look in the mirror and say to yourself, oh, you're Tina Turner and you're the best? Oh, my answer was absolutely no. I'm far removed from my stage persona when I'm home. I have never allowed Tina Turner to totally take over my life. I love being me too much. I love me more than I love the personification of my career. Off stage, I consider myself really a great person. I like me very much. I like anime book. It's a different personality because I'm not acting. I'm myself. And I'm enjoying that very much, even now. I don't want to lose sight on life because I'm a prisoner to my own success, you know. I still drive around in Switzerland. Is what I like about it. It's just small enough for me to get around town and pop in the market. You know, there's something about, that's part of life. It's like going to buy my own flowers, popping in the market to buy a few things. Yeah, I know you think I'm all draped up and pointed out here and slaves running around.
No, where's management?
No, it's not my style.